Hello, I'm outside. Fucking bees. Should I go hatless or will I regret that? The Halloween season is upon us, and I haven't done a single thing to get ready for our Halloween party. So why don't I try a new technique that I've never done before, which is welding. Turns out I'm terrible at it, but there's no better project to learn how to do something terrible than a spooky Halloween project, because it's supposed to look bad. For this project, I had two 10-foot pieces of rebar that were $7 each. I have this shitty old welder from Harbor Freight that has proven to be a total piece of shit the very few times that I've ever used it. But then again, like I said, I don't ever weld, so maybe it's me that sucks and not the welder. Regardless, I used my body parts to measure how long this skeleton's gonna be. Oh, I should probably say that. I'm making a skeleton out of this rebar.
What? No dip?
Everything with this was really rough. There were no exact measurements. I was just kind of winging it. I cut all my pieces and then I started by welding up the hands. Once again, I'll remind you that I'm terrible at welding, and feel free to make fun of me in the comments for that, or anything else. I don't mind. Then I moved on to welding the arms and welding the ribs onto the spine. The spine part went up past the shoulders. I knew I'd be making a point on the top of this piece of rebar so I could slide a pumpkin down onto the top of the shoulders. To do that, I was going to have to bend a piece of metal into a circle so that the pumpkin could sit on that and weld that to the shoulders, but we'll get to that in a minute. Once I had the whole upper body done, I moved down to the legs. I left one leg longer than the other because I thought I'd be jamming these legs down into the ground to help it stand up. Kind of like this. Then I welded it right together near the crotch, and I welded the spine to that part of the crotch, and I didn't like the way it looked, so I added kind of like a triangle thingy, like a pelvis, I guess, a steel pelvis. Steel pelvis, that sounds like an old 80s metal band to me. So after a long time of that, then I welded some feet onto it that would help balance it once I jammed the metal down into the ground. As it turns out though, that didn't work out very well, and after hours of trying to make that work, I ended up just cutting the bottom half off of this body completely because it wasn't working, and I figured I'd just jam a pole down into the ground, slide the spine down into that, and put a gravestone in front of it. I welded this circle onto the top. Like I had said before, this is where the pumpkin will be able to sit. I put a point on the top of the spine, and then I added one more piece of steel with a point right here on the side. I took some weed mat and shredded it all up and added it all over the skeleton. I hung out with the family and we carved some pumpkins. Once it was starting to get dark out, I could take this pumpkin over and slide it down onto those two spikes I was talking about before. I put a candle in the pumpkin, threw some lights on it, and there we go. We've got a rebar skeleton. I'm going to try to make a bunch of these over the winter and next summer. All different sizes and all different stances. Some little ones that you could just put little gourds on and stuff like that. And bring them to the next craft fair I do. I think they would sell good, but I definitely need to get better at welding. If you're looking for more Halloween projects, I have a bunch that I've done in the past. And also, there'll be new ones for the rest of this month. Later.
Bye, see you again, and have a good dream.